I wanted to take a minute and go through 3 quick vector topics. This first one is multiplication of a vector by a scalar. Notice the instructions tell us to construct the vector 1.7a starting at p. So the first thing we're going to do is move it so it starts at p. To move it, we grab this hand. Notice it lights up, and I'm just going to match the x's up. Then to resize it, I choose this guy, and I'm just going to grab the end and resize it until it hits 1.7. Maybe. There we go. That's all there is to that. So here, this is negative 1.4 starting at P, or negative 1.4a, I should say. So I grab it, set it so that it starts at P. Then notice if I go forward, that's making it bigger. I need to have negative 1.4a, so I'm just dragging it to the other side. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second topic that I wanted you to look at is vector addition. So here, they want me to construct the vector 0.8a plus 1.5b starting at P. So here's what we do. First, we're going to start with A and we're going to put it at P. Okay. Second, we're going to resize A because they want 0.8. So I'm grabbing my resizer and I'm taking it back a little bit so that it's 0.8. Now, I'm going to look at the 1.5b. We're going to grab B and we're going to put it at the end of A. So when we add the vectors, we are going to do initial to terminal, right? Start to end. So this is the beginning of A, the end of A, and the beginning of B. Now we're going to resize B, so to 1.5, so I'm making it bigger. Now when we add the vectors, we need to look at the result. The result will start at the same place A started and end where B ended. Okay. Let's look at another one. 0.5t plus 0.8s starting at P. So I'm going to take T, move it so it starts at P. Resize it. They want 0.5. Now I'm going to take S and put it at the end of T. Then I'm going to resize S. And then my result is the final answer, and that is from where P started to where S ended. That's the result. Last thing I want to look at is subtracting vectors. So when we subtract, I want you to think of it as plus a negative. So this is vector A minus B starting at P. So again, I'm going to grab my vector, move it to start at P, and it's just 1A, so I'm good. Then I need to move B so that it's at the end of A. But notice this would be A plus B, right? If I want it to be A minus B, I want us to think of it as A plus a negative B. So I'm going to resize B to be negative 1B. And then my result is the same as the result from the addition. From where we started to where we ended is the resulting vector. Let's look at another one. Negative 0.8a minus 0.6b. I'm going to grab my vector A, put it at P, and then resize it because they want negative 0.8. Then I'm going to grab B and put it at the end of A. Then I'm going to resize it to make it negative 0.6. There we go. because I want to make it plus a negative. And then my result is from where we started to where we end up. All right? If you have any questions, send me an email.